I'm Wataru Izuka, a graduate student. For a reason, I'm in a huge rush right now. That's because... Professor! What's the meaning of this? Isn't this paper written by Sasaru almost identical to mine? It's clearly plagiarism! Whoa, Wataru, stop making accusations. This is Yokoyari Sasaru, a friend from my university days, but... There's no need for such a fuss. It's, in fact, Yokoyari-kun who started writing the paper first. It's your paper that is nearly identical to his. Professor, are you being serious? Like I said, if your paper's theme overlaps with Yokoyari's, you should revise it quickly. That is just... Oh, this is unbelievable. The professor's been watching me write this paper from the beginning. If the themes overlap, there's no way for the professor not to have noticed. Professor, it must be hard for you too, having to supervise such a poor student like him. You! Who's the poor student here? You can't even write a decent paper on your own. Sasaru's father is the head of a famous local company that apparently funds this university. They probably use the sharing of those funds as leverage to get my paper copied by the professor. So the professor's hands are probably tied too. Understood. I'll consider revising it. Really? I'm counting on you. Looks like I can't really expect any help from the professor either now. I'm beyond furious, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Oh no. I should just calm down for now. It feels like I'll lose my mind if I don't distract myself with something. But I doubt the cafeteria tea will help.
Wataru-kun!
Hikari-san! This is Kike Hikari-san, my girlfriend since I entered graduate school. Well, even though we've only been on a few dates, it's still a wholesome relationship.
Is it true that you copied Sasaru-kun's paper?
Huh? Where did you even hear that from?
Sasaru-kun was lamenting, you know. He said he understood that things were tough around you, but he couldn't believe you went that far.
That boy! Not only did he steal my paper, but he's also spreading rumors.
I get that writing a paper is tough, but betraying a friend? I can't believe you're that kind of a person.
No, Hikari-san, it's nothing like that!
I don't want to hear excuses. Let's just break up.
What? Wait, please! Too bad, Wataru. Sasaru! I never really liked you. You only caught my eye because the professor favored you for your slightly better grades. This is how I'd lost both a friend and my girlfriend at the same time. Going to university became harder and harder for me. Everyone treated me like some sort of villain, and I felt like they were all going around gossiping about me. I've had enough. I could no longer stand the stares around me, so I eventually dropped out of graduate school. With no hobbies and only a few friends, I started to lose all my motivation to live. What should I do from now on? Whatever, I guess. Then one day... Hey, I'm here! Whoa, Grandpa! This person is my grandfather, Izuka Teppei. With an eccentric personality, after my grandmother passed away a few years ago, he surprised my family by opening an izakaya. He's taught me many things besides studying. I've always liked my grandpa. I heard that you quit university! Help me out of my shop then! Huh? Grandpa's shop? With that, I was putting to work at my grandpa's izakaya, Dekabokote. Everyone, this is my grandson, Wataru. He'll be working here from today on. Keep an eye on him.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. She won't even make eye contact.
Aiko's just a bit shy around men. Hi, Murray. Nice to meet you, Ataru-chan.
Oh, I see. Her fashion sense is unique and flashy.
But Wataru-san, since you're short and not that intimidating, I think I'll be fine.
I got told off for being short and not intimidating. And so, I started working at Dekubokote. That said, I haven't yet recovered from the shock of dropping out of university either. I wondered if I could work properly in this state. No, once I've accepted it, I'll give it my all and see what I can do. Speaking of, I wonder if Aika-san is okay with handling male customers.
I'll take your order now.
Well...
Yes!
She's trembling just from taking orders. Is she gonna be okay?
Aika-chan may not be suited for customer service, but her memory and calculation skills are actually amazing.
What?
Ruri-san, it's almost time for the last call for Table 3's all-you-can-drink order. Also, the customer at Table 5 left too much alcohol the last time they came half a year ago. So, could you keep an eye on them?
What? You remember about a customer from 6 months ago?
Yes, I'm good at things like that.
Wow.
Alright, I'll go talk to them for a bit then. Excuse me, sir. Don't you think you've ordered too much? It's bad for your health.
It's whatever, since it's all you can drink anyways.
I don't mind about that, but I want you to come back healthy. Please make sure to drink some water too, alright?
A cute girl like you saying that? Sure, I'll drink some water. Ruri-san is really good at customer service. If it were me, I might have ended up angering them.
I'm actually terrible at calculations and such, so basically I have respect for both of you.
No, you're both amazing. You have my respect.
Wataru-san, you're also working hard too.
Thank you. I see. Everyone here has some strengths and weaknesses, and they all cover for each other. It's fundamentally different from my solitary research.
And so my dream is to marry Teppei-chan.
With Grandpa?
That would mean that you'd be my grandson, right? Here's to a long time of being together.
That sounds good! So, it'd been 2 years since I continued working at Dekubokote. I gradually started to get along with the other employees, too. Aika-san became a little more comfortable around me. Ruri-san, however, as always, keeps playing around with me anyways. Then one day...
I'll get in trouble.
What's that? Come on, just pour my drinks for a bit. It's a troublesome drunk. Ruri-san is busy. What to do? I've always thought you were cute. Come on, let's talk for a bit.
Stop, please.
There's only me here to do something about it. Sir, this isn't that kind of place. What is this? I don't care about you. Well, if it's talking that you want to do, I'll listen.
Huh?
You are a regular customer here, aren't you? Did anything happen today? You always drink responsibly. What happened today? It's none of your business. You're always so well-mannered when drinking here. Is anything bothering you? It's actually at my workplace, even though it's not my fault. I see. Thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you. I'll come again. I guess it worked out in some way. Huh? It's Hikari-san. Why would she come to this kind of place? I guess she could go to izakayas.
So you've been working in a place like this then?
Thank you. I thought I'd forgotten, but seeing her face is still painful. Oh, Aika-san. You had a tough time earlier, right?
No, well...
I guess she really is bad at dealing with men since she was struggling earlier. It's alright, take your time. I'll wait.
Okay.
Come on, take a deep breath.
Hey, Wataru-san.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me out earlier.
Well, I just did what anyone would do.
Also, you're also working hard, so I think that's very admirable.
Thank you.
I guess Aika-chan can talk normally with Wataru-kun.
Aren't they cute?
Huh? Teppei-chan? Teppei-chan, are you okay?
Rui-san! What happened?
I don't know! Teppei-chan suddenly...
Ambulance! Call an ambulance, please! A few hours later after that... Grandpa, you scared me! Since you collapsed all of a sudden. Sorry for worrying you. Rather than me, apologize to Rui-san more. She was the most worried. Right. That must have been a struggle. Anyways, Grandpa, you've had a heart condition then? Well, yeah. I found out after your grandma passed away. Not knowing what the future holds, I told your dad that I wanted to live freely for now. I see. Life is bound to end sooner or later, so it's better to live as you want while you're still alive. That's so like you. But what about the shop? Since you're already here too, I was thinking of you taking over Dekabukote. What do you think? Me, the manager? In your place? There's no need to think of replacing me. Just run it as if you were your own shop. Let me think it over a bit. I never imagined being asked to become the manager.
Wataru-chan, how's Teppei-chan doing?
Ruri-san, thank you for staying here beside Grandpa for so long. There's nothing to worry about now.
I see. I'm so glad.
Following that day, my days got busy. The load of responsibilities on a manager is indeed heavier after all. I eventually became the temporary manager. After Grandpa's health scare, even Aika-san and Ruri-san support started addressing me as the manager, and one day... So, this is where you've been hiding after all.
See, I told you.
Akari-san. She even brought Sasaru here intentionally, despite the fact that it had been 2 years already.
Manager?
What a nice store, huh, Wataru? Welcome. May I take your order? You're still as boring as ever, huh? See here? I hate the way you've bounced back to living a normal life.
Exactly. You did those things and now you're a manager.
It should be me saying those. You're becoming unbearably reasonable now. Starting to get angry now, too. That's right. I had a good thought. Since you're the manager, we can always get to order all you can drink for free, don't we? No.
Huh?
Is that okay for you to say? I'll expose you for what you did at university. Get out of here, please. Go ahead and spread it around if you want. But aren't you in a better position right now? There's nothing to do. I'll come again. He plans to come back to cause trouble again, huh? But I'm glad that he went back. He intends to come again.
Manager.
In order to prepare myself for the next time they came back here, I decided to tell everyone here about the truth. The fact that my thesis was plagiarized and I couldn't bear the scrutiny from those around me. So I dropped out of university.
What is that? That's all their fault!
I think so too.
Thanks. Back then, it was university that I escaped from. But this is my grandpa's store. I think it's an irreplaceable place, not just for me, but probably for everyone. From now on, instead of escaping, I want to protect it. That's why I'll work hard as a manager.
That's nice! It's Teppei-chan and everyone else's store after all. Let's all work together.
I'll also do my best.
Everyone, thank you. With this, we decided to work even harder than before. Trying to be a good manager with full effort I found that running the place seriously was quite challenging. Apart from customer service and cooking, I had to handle purchasing, accounting, year-round planning, and daily customer attraction. There's a lot to think about and do. Even so, I have to do it all. I have to protect this restaurant. Even I was surprised at how indispensable the restaurant had become to me.
Manager, if there's something to do with calculations, I'd like to help too.
Aika-san, thank you. That'd be really helpful.
I've always had trouble dealing with people and failed at every other job. But this restaurant accepted me. So this restaurant is just as much precious as to me too.
Okay, let's do our best together.
Yes!
However, despite our hard work, customers started to stay away as if mocking our efforts.
Hey, manager, take a look at this! They're only terrible comments!
That day, Ruri-san noticed terrible online reviews of the restaurant, full of baseless accusations. Even though the reviews were full of baseless accusations, people who were unaware might end up believing them. This account ID, is it Hikari-san? They were probably upset about being kicked out of the store the other day. But to go this far? And then... Hey, I'm back!
Huh? What happened? There are no customers here, huh?
You seem to say a lot even though this was all caused by you! Welcome. Hey, Wataru, listen! I might become an associate professor soon! Huh? Why are you still clinging to this tiny restaurant? Say what now? You quit university and became the manager of a rundown place like this? It's mockable! You should have gotten a more decent job.
Hey! We've been quietly listening so far, but enough is enough!
Huh? Just a mere employee. Keep your mouth shut.
No, I won't stay quiet! Our manager's 100 times better man than you!
That's right! Manager Wataru is always working really hard. Don't badmouth him.
What the hell are these people? Such nobodies. Sasaru, I admit that I'm a pathetic guy. But as the manager, I have the duty and responsibility to protect my employees. If you keep harassing us beyond this, you are no longer a customer. Even a store has the right to choose its customers. Get out! What did you say, you bastard? Customers are always supposed to be treated like gods.
That's right, that's right.
But we don't quite need any misfortune-bringing gods at our store. As if I'll come to a store like this ever again. Don't forget that.
Good job, Wataru-chan.
Hey, manager, you spoke well. Please keep it up. I just happen to be really engrossed. Thank you.
Wataru-san, you were cool.
Aika-san. Later on, Grandpa was able to be discharged from the hospital after a few weeks. However, he decided to retire and handed the store over to me. I was unsure at first, but with Aika-san and Ruri-san's encouragement, I decided to take it on. It's been tough and busy, but Ruri-san supports me with customer service, and Aika-san with management, so we managed somehow. Also, circumstantially, since Aika-san helps with accounting, the time that we've been spending together has gotten longer. Thanks to that, she seems to have gotten comfortable with me. Speaking of which, Sasaru and Hikari haven't come to the store ever since. It turns out Sasaru had plagiarized other theses multiple times and was exposed through internal whistleblowing. It's astonishing to think that he did that to others besides me. Eventually, Sasaru was stripped of his professorship and had apparently broken up with Hikari-san. So it's only natural that he doesn't have time to bother us anymore. Since university, huh? Right, the professor must have changed by now. The professor who was in charge of me was also expelled due to the Sasaru incident, apparently. I had to leave the university because of those three, so I took appropriate action. Then the new professor contacted me, recognizing my old thesis as my own.
What? Are you really gonna go back to the university then, Wataru-chan?
Is that so?
No! I'm now the manager of this store!
I'm glad! Wataru-chan, you started to become similar to Tubby-chan, so I could marry you one day.
Marriage? I'm not thinking about that yet!
Yeah, Wataru-san will marry me.
Even you like a son? Really, you never know what life will bring, which is what makes it interesting. Lately, I've come to appreciate that more. Even today, we continue to work happily at our izakaya, Dekobokote. Welcome!
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.